guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Brianna, and if you are new here, then you know what you have to do. You have to subscribe to this channel because I put out videos every single Wednesday and they're a lot of fun. I do music and beauty and all of that fun stuff, so don't forget to subscribe. I'm trying to get to 200 to maybe 250 subscribers by the end of the year, by the end of December. So keep on hitting that subscribe button. Tell your mom, tell your dog, tell your cat, all that stuff. And as always, if you want to follow me on all my social media, then it is right here down below. Today's video is a get ready with me. It's just a video where I answer some questions. I wanted to do just like a chit chat, Q&A, get ready with me. I'm going to work later on today, so I wanted to just answer a few questions so you guys can get to know me even better. I did do a Q&A on my channel a few months ago, so I will link that down below or put it in an iCard. I never know if it's here or here. I think it's on this side. And you guys can watch that after this video if you would like. So if you're interested in getting to know me better, then keep watching. Alright guys, so I brought you in closer so that I could actually do my makeup in front of the camera, you know, and I'm going to be answering questions for this video. I'm also low-key running out of ideas for videos, so if you got any requests that you want to see, then leave those down below. I'm low-key like a little sick today. I don't know what's going on. I can't stop sniffling and I feel a little sneezy. I don't know, maybe it's my allergies, who knows. But I just showered, so I'm not wearing any makeup. I am clean skin and face. I just moisturized because you should always moisturize before you put makeup on, am I right? Alright, so let's get into it. So first I'm starting with my ColourPop concealer in the shade Like 18, and I just go into my problem areas. If you want to see like an everyday makeup routine, it hasn't really changed much recently. I don't think I'm using any like new products. I will link that down below if you want to watch that. Concealer's on, going in with my beauty blender. I wet it for the first time today. I never wet my beauty blender, and look how big it is. Like, look at it compared to the size of my hand. It's huge. It's like the entire palm. I don't understand. But I wet it, so we're gonna see how that goes. I'm gonna answer my first question. Alright, first one is, if you had to change your name, what would you change it to? Honestly, I hadn't really thought about this much before. Recently, I've heard the name Bria, which is actually really similar to my name Brianna. It's a girl that I work with at grad school. That was her name. Her name is Bria, and I was like, oh, I really love that name. It's really pretty. And I'm also watching Are You the One, which is on TV right now on Wednesdays, and there is a girl on that show named Bria. She's super crazy on that show, but I just love the name. So I feel like if I could change my name and choose something, it would be a name like that. I've always really liked the name Ava, A-V-A. That's it, just AVA. I don't know why I like hesitated, weird. I've always loved that name, so that maybe could be something that I would change it to. But yeah, the name Bria, because I've heard it so much recently, I was like, oh my god, I really love that name. So I feel like, yeah, Bria. I would definitely change it to Bria, which is funny because it's really not that different from my current name. The next one is, where are you from? I think I did answer this in my last video, but I'll answer it again. I am from Long Island, not too far from New York City. It is the best place to live. I've had the best summers. I had the best childhood. I'm going in with Clinique's Beyond Perfecting Foundation. This was a sample my friend gave me, but I've been using it a lot recently because it is actually my shade, so I kind of just go over the concealer that I just did because it's a little light for me, so I need to order a dark color, but I'm just going on top with this concealer. What was I saying? Oh yeah, Long Island. It was the best growing up. I had the best summers, the best childhood. I also grew up in a court, so, you know, riding our bikes, playing basketball on the court was always something we did growing up. And there were a lot of kids in the neighborhood similar to my age. No girls, well, one girl, and then I had a friend who lived next door that moved away. So after she moved away, it was just me and this other girl. Everybody else was boys. So I grew up around a lot of boys as a child, or as a kid, I guess. But honestly, best childhood. Couldn't have asked for anything better. I have the best memories. Long Island, you know where it's at. Okay, the next thing I am going in with is my Fenty Beauty Foundation. This is in the shade 360. I ended up going way up because of the summer, because if you look, I am pretty decently tan. If you watch my last 2 videos, you can really see my tan line. I decided to go up. I was 260 last time, so I went up 100 full points, I guess. I don't know, but I got matched with this shade, so I'm just gonna put that on my beauty blender and then blend that out. Which of your parents are you more like? I'm definitely more like my mom, I think. Me and my dad look really similar. Me and my brother both really look like my dad. We don't really look like my mom at all. But personality-wise, I definitely think I am more like my mom. A lot of people say that we have really similar facial expressions, not features. I was gonna say features, I don't know why. And that we make the same faces when things are going on, I guess. So I definitely think I am more like her, but I don't get, like, she gets super frustrated with certain things. Sorry, Mom. But you do. And I don't think I get that way. My brother is more like that, so I definitely think I am more similar to her personality-wise. What is your biggest accomplishment? My biggest accomplishment is definitely graduating college. That was crazy to me, and honestly, like, when I sat in the audience, or when I sat at the graduation, I was part of the graduation. I don't know why I said that. When I was sitting there and I was getting ready to walk across the stage, I was like, holy shit, like, this is it. Like, I graduated college. Like, it's so funny, like, leading up to graduation, there's no, like, formal thing that takes place. It's so bizarre. Like, you kind of just, like, finish all your classes, you pass them, and you take all your exams, and all of a sudden you're at graduation. It's so bizarre. I don't know what I expected it to be like, but I just expected it to be, like, more of a process, and it'd be more formal, but it was like, okay, well, now I'm walking across the stage. Like, it was really bizarre, I don't know. And then that was it. Like, you literally walk across the stage, you get your diploma handed to you. It's like a fake one. They send you a real one in the mail, and you get it handed to you, and then that's it. You pack your stuff up and you leave the school. It's never to return. Like, it's so weird. But that was definitely my biggest accomplishment. Like, completing that was so crazy, because I remember in high school thinking, like, oh my god, college is gonna be so hard. Like, am I gonna be able to graduate? Like, I don't know. And I've always been a good student. It wasn't like, oh my god, I'm not gonna be able to do this. I just, like, had a worry. I don't know why, but I just did. Hey, here we are. I graduated college and now I'm in grad school, and I'm sure when I graduate grad school I'm gonna feel the same way, and I'm gonna be like, oh my god, what is going on? But hey, we all get through it, right? So that's my biggest accomplishment. Okay, the next one is, what is my biggest fear? I'm not exactly sure. I am, to be honest, fearful of a lot of things. You know, I don't like snakes, I don't like bugs, like, I do have a fear of those things, but I would say my biggest fear is probably flying. It's not the flying that's the issue, it's the potential crashing. That's what I have a fear of. I don't have a fear of flying. Like, being in the air is not what I fear. It's that I'm not in control, somebody else is controlling this plane, and the fact that hundreds of people are putting their lives in the trust of a pilot that we've never met. Ah! I'm dropping things left and right. Yeah, that putting our lives in the hands of somebody that I've never met, a pilot who I know does this 1,001 times a day, but you never know what could go wrong. Things happen all the time, and I know people always say, like, oh, you're more likely to get into a car crash than a plane crash. I can understand that because, yeah, I drive every day. I don't have a fear of driving. I absolutely love driving, but at the same time, it's like, okay, planes shouldn't fly. Like, it's so weird the way that works, and that it's so heavy and yet it flies. I don't know, there's something about it that, like, freaks me out. Oh, by the way, I'm going in with my other ColourPop concealer in the shade Light 16. I just do this to hide my under eye bags and just highlight the high points of my face. So yeah, I would say flying and crashing really is my biggest fear. What is your eye color? You can see my eye color is brown. Brown hair, brown eyes. I got all the dark features, but hey, what are you gonna do? I wish I had green eyes because of my skin tone, and since my hair is, like, sort of colored and, like, blonde, I think it would look really pretty if I had green eyes. So I low-key want to get green contacts, but that's a whole ordeal because the contacts that I wear are special, and because I have a weird tilt to my eye. By the way, I'm looking here because my mirror is here, so I have a weird tilt to my eye, so getting colored contacts with the contacts that I wear is, like, near to impossible, but maybe one day, we'll see. What is your favorite drink? It depends on what we're talking about, to be honest. So I'm 23. If we're talking about alcohol, which obviously I am allowed to drink, it's I am legal. If we're talking about alcohol, then I'd have to say a margarita. Margaritas are my favorite, and I don't mind them on the rocks, but a frozen strawberry margarita is my go-to. So if I'm going somewhere or I'm at a restaurant or something that has a margarita, that's when I am 100% going to be drinking, if I feel like drinking that night. If not, then if I'm out at a restaurant, then I'll just opt for either a water or a soda, depending on my mood. But recently, for the last like year or so, I have been really obsessed with seltzer, and just like 0-calorie seltzer, and I just drink a lemon lime flavor from Stop and Shop, and it has changed my life. Honestly, I just like don't drink soda as much. I only drink soda if I'm really in the mood for it and it's something I really am craving or really want, or if I am out at a restaurant, which is only maybe once a week, and even then I normally get an alcoholic drink if I feel that's what I want. That's what I would say. So either margarita or seltzer are my go-tos. What is my favorite food? I have to go with the obvious choice and say pizza, but tacos have recently been a very close second. I can eat tacos any time of day. I absolutely love them, and when it has all of my favorite stuff, like, oh, by the way, I'm using my ColourPop translucent powder just to set my foundation and my concealer under my eyes. I don't really bake. I'll wipe this away, but it's just to make sure it's all set. But yeah, so yesterday I had dinner at my grad school at Stony Brook. That's where I go for grad school, and they have like a taco bar, and I had it for dinner last week as well, and it was so good that I decided to have it again last night for dinner. It is so good. It's so messy, but that is definitely my favorite food. It's either pizza. If I can't have pizza, it's tacos, but I've always been a pizza gal. I could eat pizza pretty much any day of the week, anytime. That's my favorite food. Okay, I'm going in with my ColourPop bronzer next. Let's see, what else can I answer? What is your dream vacation? My dream vacation, recently I have been talking about going to Greece with my family, and not like in a serious way, like not really, but like we're talking about possibly going on a European cruise for my brother's graduation. His college graduation. We're thinking about going on a family vacation because we haven't gone on a family vacation in a long time, I would say. As a family of 4 on a family vacation, we haven't gone, I think, since I was like 17. 17? No, 16? I'm not sure. So maybe like 6 or 7 years we haven't been on an actual family vacation. We went to Disney, but I don't count that as a family vacation. We did that 2 years ago. I don't count that as a family vacation because nothing about Disney is a vacation. Getting up at 6 a.m. is not a vacation. I want to sit on a beach and have somebody bring me drinks all day and get drunk and then take a nap and then go out and get more drinks. Like, that's what I want in a vacation. And just get sun all day and tan. So we haven't done anything like that, but I have been talking to my parents about saying, like, I really want to go on a European cruise, and so does the rest of my family. My brother's never been to Europe, and so we were saying that we want to go on a European cruise, and right now my dream destination is Greece. So if we go on a European cruise, we have to go to Greece. Like, I really want to go to Greece. I've just been seeing a lot of YouTubers and a lot of videos of people going to Greece. It's really just looks so beautiful. So that's where I want to be as soon as possible. So my brother graduates in a year. He's a senior right now, so maybe this time next year I'll be in Greece. I don't know. Keep up to date. Subscribe if you want to see me possibly go to Greece in a year. What is my favorite ice cream flavor? I might have answered this in the last video, but I don't remember. My favorite ice cream flavor is probably chocolate chip cookie dough. I'm always a sucker for the cookie dough. Recently, I've been really into like cotton candy. Stop and Shop sells this cotton candy ice cream from Friendly's, and that is bomb. It's either one of those two. Okay, next I'm doing my eyebrows. I'm going in with my L'Oreal Brow Stylist in brunette, and then my IT Cosmetics pencil. I usually just line with this, so we're gonna do that, and let's see what else I can answer. My favorite music genre is pop. I listen to almost everything though. The only thing I don't really listen to is metal or like hardcore rock, like screamo. I don't really think that's real music personally. Anybody can play the drums like a madman and just scream the lyrics, you know what I mean? I don't think that's real music personally, but I personally love pop. That's my go-to. But like I said, I listen to everything. If I'm in a hip-hop mood, I listen to hip-hop. If I'm in an R&B mood, I listen to R&B too. So it just depends on my mood, but pop is my go-to. What is your favorite song? Currently, Calvin Harris, and Sam Smith just came out with a song called Promises. Ah, that song is so good. It's so funny, like that came out like, I don't know, 2 weeks ago or so, and then last week my mom was like, oh my god, did you hear this song by Sam Smith? And I was like, of course, because I am always up on my music. If you ask me if I have heard a new song, I've definitely heard it, and I've been listening to it for a week already, and I know all the lyrics. Today, oh, it's such a jam. Ooh, what is my favorite time of the day? I love this question. I have always been in love with the 7 o'clock time, and recently I've been working during that time, so I don't really get to enjoy it. But I really love the sunset time and before it turns 8 o'clock when all of the like main channel, when all the TV shows come on the main channels, I guess. Yeah, that's always been my favorite time, especially during the summer when it's like sunset and it starts to get a little bit cooler and you can like sit around the fire and like, I don't know. It's just always been a time that I love. So 7:30, somewhere around that time, that's my fave. What's my favorite type of clothing? Honestly, I love dressing up and I love being a little bit fashionable, but I also really love a pair of jeans and a sweater. Something about that is just so cozy and so comfortable, and you know, you're staying warm when it's fall time or in the winter. I don't know, that's just like probably my favorite type of clothing. More like relaxed, comfy wear. That's definitely my fave, at least at the moment, especially because we're going into fall right now, so that's the kind of clothes that I've been looking into and buying. What's my favorite way to pass time? Probably just going on social media, just scrolling through if I have to pass time. It depends on how much time I have to pass. Catch up on what's going on in the world. I look at the trends page on Twitter, just kind of see what's going on in, you know, the country and all of that. That's probably what I'll do, or I'll just watch YouTube videos. What's my all-time favorite town or city? New York City, baby! It's the best city in the world. Fight me on it. Best city ever. My favorite candle scent. Interesting. I recently have been loving like the laundry scent. So we had a like Febreze spray, and it was in the scent Fresh Laundry or something like that. And I just really love that scent. The scent of like fresh laundry is, it's just such a good scent. So I probably have to say, I have a candle that is that scent. So I probably have to say that's my favorite scent, at least at the moment. I cannot get my eyebrows to work with me today, so that's the best they're gonna look. Next, I'm gonna do my eyelashes, so I curl them first and then I put on the mascara. What's my favorite social media? Twitter. I think there's some funny stuff on there, videos, tweets. I'm always laughing at Twitter, honestly. My favorite subject in high school was math. I studied math in college. Y'all know I have a degree in math, or at least I think y'all know. Sorry, curling this without having my mirror close is hard. Yeah, math. What is my least favorite subject in high school? Gym. I never freaking participated in gym. I was thinking about this yesterday too. I don't know why. I've been out of high school for 5 years. I think gym shouldn't be mandatory. Sorry. I don't think having gym in high school helps you lose weight and helps you be healthy. Okay, nobody's participating except for those 5 or 10 guys that are on the football team or the basketball team that decide to go really freaking hard in gym. No thank you. I'm wearing makeup. I'm not gonna be sweating. I'm not gonna be disgusting for the rest of the day. No thank you. I don't think it should be mandatory. I didn't participate anyway. I don't know how I passed. Sorry, I just think it is so stupid. I think if you want to be in gym, you should take gym. That's great. If you don't want to be a gym, you should get the option to do something else. I think you should be able to choose once you get to high school, oh, would you like to be in gym or would you like to be in the arts? So either you do gym or you take chorus or you take band or whatever, because I'm not a sporty person. I am in the arts. That's what I love to do. So I should be able to take chorus and be in the band, or take chorus and take a drama class instead of gym. Gym is so stupid, shouldn't exist. Sorry, that's my opinion. Are you high maintenance? I can be if I want to be. Are you a dog person or a cat person? 100% a dog person. I am allergic to cats, so cats can F off, to be honest. I can't stand cats. I can't. I hate cats. Sorry to anybody that loves cats, but I hate them. Can you close your eyes and raise your eyebrows? Ooh, I have a weird talent that I can do. I can also wiggle my ears. Okay, so if I'm up close, I can wiggle my ears. I hope you guys can see that. But yeah, I can do that. Can I do a split? I used to be able to do a split. I was in gymnastics and I danced for, I don't know, 15 years. And so I could do a split, but not anymore. I have lost that talent. I am no longer as flexible as I was when I was 12. Can you touch your nose with your tongue? No. I can't. Can I whistle? If you know what movie that's from, comment down below. Can I remember my dreams? Ooh, interesting. So my dad has this thing where he actually remembers every single dream he has. He lucid dreams, so like when it's a dream, he knows it's going on and he knows it's a dream. I don't remember most of my dreams. If you didn't know, you dream every single night. You just don't remember them. So I don't remember them most of the time. I have had really vivid dreams and I've had reoccurring dreams. I used to have this really scary reoccurring dream that I haven't had in a really long time, but now that I'm telling you, I'm probably gonna have it, where I would be in my kitchen and all of a sudden it would get really, really dark and this music would start playing and this really scary parade would come down my street. It was just, I don't know what made it scary. It was just like weird people in weird costumes and weird looking animals. And basically they would come down my street and they would play this music and bang this drum. And I'd be in my kitchen, and so what I would do is I'd be afraid of it, so I would hide behind my kitchen window. Hide behind my window, that sounds stupid, but like my windows are only certain height off the ground, so like I could hide below it, that makes sense, and I could like peek through, you know? And basically what would happen is the parade would come down my street and it would stop right in front of my house, because I also live in a court. So it'd be like the end of their parade route, and it would stop in front of my house and they would wait for me to come outside. And that's usually where my dream would end. Like I would go outside and then that would be it. But that reoccurring dream was so scary to me and I never knew what it meant. I guess it just meant like people were coming for me. I don't know, it was so weird. When I was like 13 or 14, that dream would happen to me all the time. But I haven't had that dream in a long time, so. Let's see, do I sing in the shower? If nobody's home, then yes. If people are home, then most likely no. It just depends. Do I sleep with the lights on or off? Who the hell sleeps with the lights on? Ooh, do you prefer the Titanic or the Notebook? What a good question. The Notebook, because the Titanic is really long, and don't get me wrong, the Titanic is amazing. It's a great love story. Leonardo DiCaprio is amazing, but Rachel McAdams and Ryan Gosling make the Notebook what it is. The fact that he waited for her is really what makes the whole movie. My favorite part of that movie is actually when they're younger and when they're in their little romance, but one of the best parts of the movie is also when they're on the boat and they're talking about their relationship. She says it's over and he says it's not over, it's never been over. And like, that just gets me every time.
It wasn't over. It still isn't over.
Do I have a tattoo? Not yet. Do I have allergies? Yeah, 100%. I have allergies all year long. It's the most annoying thing. I don't really get sick. Like I don't get stomach viruses and get the flu. That doesn't really happen that often. More often than not, I have a cold every other week and I have allergies all year long. But I am getting shots to take care of that issue. So hopefully they continue to work for me. I've been doing it for a few months now, so we'll see how that goes. Okay, so my makeup is done. I'm gonna answer one more question. Let's see what else we have. Ooh, what was the last text message you received? Let's see. Okay, so the last text message I received, it's not really fun. It's a text message from my allergist saying that I have an appointment tomorrow at 11 a.m. It's an automated text message. They send me one every Thursday. Okay, so I guess if I go to my text messages like regularly on ones that like I've actually sent to people, my last text message was, "Is it Spider-Man?" And that was to my brother. No context there. That was it. Is it Spider-Man? Alright guys, so that is the end of this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it and I hope you get to know me a little bit better. The next time I do a Q&A, I will be asking questions on my Instagram, so make sure you follow me on there so you can be a part of the next one. If you have any video recommendations, what am I saying? If you have any requests for videos that you guys want to see, then leave a comment down below and give this a thumbs up, and I will see you guys next week for another video. Bye!